we're back. Episode 127 of the Ninko and Pat Show. That's right, Dan and Ninko Show coming to you here from South Boston because we're about to get this pickleball tournament on. And Dan's not here because he's in like the tropics somewhere with a palm tree and a pina colada. But we're about to get down here on the pickleball. Smack, I've never played before, and you can tell Pat's already sweating.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified. We'll see how this goes, though.
So we'll see how it goes. It's for a great cause. Dana Farber, the Jimmy Fun, Gronk's gonna be here, Julian's gonna be here, Julian Edelman, the squirrel, the flying squirrel. We're about to have a great time, so you can laugh at me. And yes, I do have the Tom 2020 Please Stay t-shirt on. This is old, it's called vintage, and we're about to have a great time. So stay tuned, we got a lot of stuff coming. Have fun. Let's go. Let's go. So we're back. The Pat and Ninko Show, the Ninko and Pat Show, the Conor and Ninko Show. Where's Dan? I don't know. Somewhere in the Bahamas, somewhere nice and warm. But anyway, the Dan and Ninko Show, episode 127. We're here at Pickleball. I'm sweating my ass off right now. And I feel like I should sweat even more and have a shot with my friends here. We got Patrick Chung. We got Conor right here, McDermott, one of the biggest men I've ever seen in my life. Makes me really happy that I'm retired.
It's great to be here.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers to you.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Grow up.
Oh. All right, I'm back.
You right there?
I'm fine. Okay, so we're having a good time right now. This was my first, I just lost my first game. First game I've ever played. I was playing EchoStar Technologies. I guarantee the owner of that place paid somebody, probably some ringers, to come in here and beat me up. But I got a couple questions. Pat Chung, first question goes to you. This is your first time playing pickleball, right?
First time ever.
How did it go?
We lost.
You lost.
We
Who
lost.
was your partner?
Gronk.
You and Gronk lost.
We lost.
Now, who'd you play?
I don't know where they are, but this man was stinging.
Whoever
me.
you're playing had
His
his serve was unreal.
Serve was unreal. Unreal.
Okay, so now this question is to my big man over here, Conor. What type of watch are we wearing right now?
Rolex GMT Master 2.
Rolex GMT Master 2.
Yeah.
Now that's, what do you call that?
You can't hide money.
So, okay,
Stop.
we just started up, the Patriots just started off season. How are you feeling? I know this is your, 8th year?
8th year.
This is your 8th year.
Yep.
You remember your 8th year, how it felt? How did it feel?
I felt old.
You felt old?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Correct.
old.
So, you're from Tennessee originally?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. Is there any place that you recommend me go in Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, right now, considering it's kind of changed a little bit in the last 10 years?
The best classic spot that's never going to
Go a
change.
little tighter to you.
Oh.
A little tighter. There you go.
The best classic spot that's never going to change is Robert's Western World on Broadway.
Broadway.
It's the only one-story bar. They play classic country all day, and at midnight you can get a fried bologna sandwich.
Fried bologna.
Oh yeah, at the bar.
Love fried bologna.
I've never had a fried bologna. You've had
Never
all
had
the
a fried
all the
bologna
other bars
sandwich?
on Broadway got the different levels.
fried bologna?
Fried bologna, some cheese.
Yeah.
Bread, toasted bread.
Lettuce.
Yeah.
I don't. That feels like a wrong thing to do, to fry. You just put it in the pan, you flip it over, wipe.
It bubbles up.
Oh yeah.
The bubble.
Have you
cheese on it.
seen like they're putting bologna and they're putting like processed meat under a microscope, and it has like stuff in it? Have you seen that? What they've been doing lately?
No, but the heat will cook it off. It's fine.
So on the ride in, wow, that's loud. It's like, stay away from the light, Rob. I thought that was God talking to me. Anyway, Conor he's been talking to me about buying a truck, and I have a 1979 Ford F-150 Ranger. You got anything? You got anything cool in the garage?
I got the 2500 AT4.
Oh, so you got the
GMC.
AT. You have like the modern technology truck.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
And you want the old school.
I do.
You want the old school truck.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so you're from Nashville. Do you consider yourself country? Because is Nashville country now, or is it turning into like a different type of country?
It's country. It's southern. It's the I like
you
to
wear a
say
hat
heart
with
of
it?
the South, but it's turning into L.A. What'd you say?
You wear a hat with it?
Nashvillians don't wear cowboy hats.
You're 6'8", though.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're from Nashville, you don't wear a cowboy
no,
hat.
just the country
Oh,
stars
that's like-
do. That's
How
a
about
Texas thing.
You're a transplant. If you come to Nashville, you wear a hat.
Kinda.
You're not really from Nashville.
Yeah.
You wear a hat. The boots. How about
You
boots?
wear boots?
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
got
so
too many
everyone,
pairs.
when you go on vacation to Nashville, don't go and get yourself a hat. Don't do that, because then everyone knows if you're local, that guy's not from here. Okay?
Well, yeah, but it's also the fun thing to do, and that's how they sell Nashville. They got like boot stores down there where you got 5 pairs for the price of 1.
I did buy 2 pair of boots last time I was there.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake.
Can't hide money. Rattlesnake?
It was Python, not rattle.
And you're talking about his Rolex?
Yeah, just call me on the spot.
This gets me free admission, Ren.
You left your watch at home, Rob. I'm not stupid.
All right.
I should have left this one at home.
Yeah, that one, I saw it. Now, initially, it was like, damn, like, that's a nice-ass watch. I don't know if I'd be swing. Well, you got the Jesus sandals on right now. Can we
I
see
do.
those? Yeah, you can't really see them right now,
The
but
Sabas.
he didn't come here to play pickleball. He came here to just kind of hang out and have a good time.
And have
We
tequila.
still did play a little bit.
Played a little bit. I feel like that shot is
A little small.
no, like the glass. They jip you on the shot.
Yeah, a little small.
So Pat, tell me your last game, right, was
Titans.
Titans.
Titans in the playoffs.
Titans in the playoffs.
Yep.
So after that you go through that season. That's your last game. Somebody else's last game.
Yes.
Tom's last game here. That was what, your 10th year?
That was my 11th year.
That was your 11th year.
11th
So you
year.
got 11.
10th year.
Did you get 11?
I got 11.
You got 11.
I don't count COVID, so 11.
Yeah, so it was 11.
Yeah.
So at that point, you were here originally. You got drafted. Pat got drafted here. He was a beast.
Yep.
Then he went to Philly,
Yep.
right, for what was that, a year?
Just 1 year.
1 year. And then Pat came back
Yep.
for, what was that?
14.
14?
14
Till the rest.
till 21 when I retired.
21.
Yep.
At what point did you realize other places are not like New England?
Ooh. I would say,
The second you got to Philly?
yeah, almost. Couple games in. I always call it a year off football. Philly's cool. The food is good and all that, but here it's structure. It's a lot of structure.
Yeah.
Nothing on Philly.
Yeah,
We
I get it.
went to the playoffs, had great players, good coaches.
Yep.
But here's structure. And
Bill ran the ship.
he ran the
tight.
ship, and he teaches you a lot of things, on the field and off the field.
Yeah.
If you really talk to him, Bill, what people see of Bill is not really Bill.
Yeah,
if you really talk to him, you know what
I
I'm saying?
agree,
So
I agree.
I've learned a lot of things from him, and it was like a lot of gray area there. But even though there was, we still won.
Yeah.
So I would say it's a break off football, bro. And I came back here, and it got back because sometimes people need structure. I needed structure at that point in my career.
So your last year, talking again, your last year, you decide to walk away from the game. You still are in the area.
Oh yeah.
So you you're involved in a restaurant, doing some type of restaurant?
Yeah, Parker's Pub I'm involved in.
Okay.
That's TJ.
TJ,
that's
Parker's
TJ,
Pub.
Parker's
So listen,
Pub.
Parker's Pub's right down the street from my house. I often frequent Parker's Pub. It's a very nice place. It used to be, so basically, if you are in, is that Mansfield? No, Rentham Center.
Rentham
If you're in
Center.
Rentham Center, it is literally right down the road from Rentham Center.
on Shear Street.
Shear Street.
It's on Shear Street.
Great spot. It's right down the street from my house, so it's a great pit stop for a watering hole. So, yeah, man, I'm happy you're here. Had a great time. We got a lot more pickleball to go. Conor, he's got to work out in the morning, so
Facts.
he can't go too hard. So
It's been a pleasure, though.
it's been a pleasure. So thanks for joining me.
I got another restaurant coming
We got another restaurant coming?
in Norton.
All right, so Patrick Chung has
tuned.
another restaurant coming in Norton.
Yeah, it's mine now.
It's
Me
Patrick
and
Chung's.
TJ, we're doing it.
Okay,
We're
so-
doing it.
Was that the Red Wing spot on Route 1?
No,
So what? Where Emma's used to be?
Yeah.
Yes.
do we have a name yet?
Not yet. I'm gonna find one though, but it's in the works. We're getting it
So
going.
when we have the grand opening,
Yep.
when the grand opening is happening,
Yep.
I'm gonna be there. And we're gonna announce this.
Yeah, 100%.
And we're gonna get everyone in the area. We're coming to Pat Chung's new restaurant.
100%.
What's the food style? What we got?
It's gonna be like Parker's, a little more high end.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice.
Perfect.
Gonna
I
be
love
nice.
it. So I can't wait to see what Pat Chung has in store. My man right here was a great teammate. I love him for the rest of my life. We went through war together. I might have let him hang. Sometimes he might have told me to come inside, and I would just say, "Yeah, I got you," and
Yeah, it's all right.
I wouldn't listen to Pat. But at the end of the day, he worked off of
We
what I was
made
doing.
plays, exactly. Exactly.
You guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members-only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show.
Conor right here, my man Conor. So kind of a little background on Conor. When in 2016, after the comeback game, I already knew that I was probably not going to play for my 12th year. I was already in the process of thinking about if I wanted to play again. So that off season was 2017, which was Conor's rookie season, right?
Yep. You got drafted 6th round.
So Conor was drafted in the 6th round. I have some crazy stories about how when I was drafted, and I've been cut like 10 or 12 times. I retired. Conor made the team. You made the initial 53-man roster?
After training camp?
After training camp.
Well, after the practice, I made the team meeting.
So after practice, you made the team.
I'm being summoned.
Oh,
I'm being summoned.
Pat,
I'm out of here.
See ya. See you later.
After all the cuts have been done.
After the cuts, because I've never been cut on actual cut day. I was cut after the final cuts.
Yeah.
So
it was the post-practice, and they had the team meeting after all the cuts were done, but it was still before the 4 o'clock deadline.
So you went to the craft family thing? Did you do that?
I did not. I just went to the team meeting, and Brady and a bunch of the guys, Gronk, congratulated me on making the team. But then we go ahead to watch Week 1 Kansas City film, and at 3:58 before the 4 o'clock deadline, they call me in, and they said they're going to try and
help with the roster, do something with
me in through
hide you under the radar.
Hide me in the waivers, and because they were trying to make a trade or something. And the next morning, I came in, and Nancy Meyer said, "Sweetie, you're going to Buffalo."
And that was it.
Yeah.
But the league is strange, and it comes kind of full circle. So you went to Buffalo, and then you've come back. You've been back.
2.5 years in Buffalo, 3.5 with the Jets.
3.5 with the Jets.
And then got back here week 10 of 22.
Back here. So that's the crazy thing about this league. You never know when you're going to go back. So
exactly.
I was cut by the Saints, turned into a long snapper, went to Miami, went back to the Saints, got cut 2 weeks into training camp, was told I sucked and never was going to play again. And good old Bill gave me a call. The rest is history. But Conor, let's go have another shot.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back.
5 and 10, 1 by 2. Both times Nico slammed the ball on the last 2 points. He stepped into the kitchen. They should have had the 2 points. He has no idea. No one has any idea we just got away with that right now.
Julian Edelman, the flying squirrel, the manscaped man here with the chest fur for days. I love my guy here, Julian Edelman. So, Jules, I'm so happy that you're here on the Ninko and Julian podcast. It's probably going to be a #1 podcast here coming real soon. Just kidding, Dan and Ninko. Sorry, Dan, you're not here. So my guy Julian flew in from Mexico. This tequila's not for Jules. Jules, are you coming from a wedding?
Came from a wedding. I went back home, hung out with my daughter for a day, and then came here to support the Jimmy Fund and Gronk and everything. So
we're here for a great cause. The Jimmy Fund, Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. This is awesome event. Pickleball, my first game I've ever played. I lost, and Julian was my partner. But
we lost.
It's a team.
We lost.
There's no I in pickleball.
No, there is actually an I in pickleball. Nico,
it's
PI.
No, we're not talking. I'm not talking about. It's a 2. It's a 2-on-2. So anyway, Julian came across the country here for this event. It's a great event, by the way. Yeah. I'm happy to have Jules here today. I miss my buddy. So tell me a few things about Julian's life right now. What's a day in the life of Julian Edelman right now? How's the day look like for you?
Monday through Wednesday, Thursday, full daddy
daycare.
Go
a little closer on this thing. It's loud in here.
Full daddy daycare.
Love daddy
Drop
daycare.
off my girl to school. Then I go get a workout in. Then I handle some calls. FaceTime Ninkovich.
FaceTime.
Hear a couple Chicago accents from you.
Chi-town. Hey.
And then pick her up. And
If
then,
there was one coach in the history of coaches, what type of coach would you want on your team? A pretty tough coach? A mentally tough coach? Sir one Mike Ditka?
Mike Ditka.
Mike Ditka?
We would literally do this for hours in a cold tub.
If you were in Chicago and you wanted a certain style of pizza, would it happen to be a deep dish pizza?
I think that's the right answer right there, Bob.
Yeah, it's a true
But
false question.
I really like the Italian beefs. I like them extra wet.
Now, you like it dipped in the au jus.
Yeah, I like a half dip with the bowl of au jus.
So unlike Julian Edelman here, Ninkovich has had about 13 heart attacks because he was born in Chicago.
But I also like a Polish sausage there, Bubs.
You look like a sausage guy. Sorry. This is
No,
nuts.
but this is great to come back to Boston. This isn't.
You feel the love?
Always. But this is a pretty cool environment. I've never been in this place, this new pickle bar.
It is very cool.
We've been to bowling alleys.
Yes.
We've been to softball events. We've been to karaoke's.
It's a bar here, so you can have a cocktail and then go play pickleball.
Yeah,
it's a very nice thing. So you got right now. You're a busy man. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Podcast, Games with Names.
Games with Names. Check it out.
Fox Morning Show.
Fox. He's on Fox. He's got the guy with the robot guy. He's the smaller robot.
Best one.
He's the smaller one,
Best
but he's
show.
got a heart. The
Best
heart
show
never
on TV.
stops. Yeah, it is. It's great. I love watching you. So Games with Names. When are you gonna have Ninko on?
We've been trying to get you out to LA forever.
Well, I got Paige at home. She's pretty tough, so I'm gonna coordinate. We're gonna get it done.
What game would you do on Games with Names?
How about the Jets overtime game?
Why? Why the Jets overtime game?
Maybe because Ninko ended it.
Did you have an interception in that game?
No, sack, fumble, recovery.
Sack, fumble, recovery.
That's a pretty, and it's the Jets, and we don't like the Jets.
I think that's the game we should probably do then.
It's a pretty good game.
Let me run it by my people.
I don't think you've done that game, and it's a game where it highlights my skill set.
We all want to highlight Ninkovich's skill
We've
set.
done a few skill set highlights of Julian Edelman, okay? We got a few catches. We got a few snag routes. We got a few angle routes. We got an over route, touch the hash and back. Got a lot of plays.
Huh? Oh, yeah, we got to get you on the live show then.
I'll do a live show. This is all live right now. It's off the top of my head. I don't have any scripts here, nothing.
Same, but we're
you're
going
live? You don't
we're
have a
doing a
script?
live show.
You don't have a teleprompter?
No.
Okay. More respect to Julian Edelman.
We go straight live. We're doing that at the Wilbur. What's our dates? August 30th. We got 2 shows sold out. We're going to do the podcast in front of 3,000-4,000 people.
Perfect. I'm there.
You better be.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to wear some more of the JE11 branded T-shirts, which this is a throwback to 2020.
This is throwback. It clearly didn't work.
It didn't.
It didn't work.
But it worked out. Tom's great. He's fine. He did okay after.
He did fine.
Yeah. How's my guy Frank doing?
Frank the Tank's good. Just retired.
Just retired.
Got a whole lot of time to do chores. A lot of chores.
How's Mama Edelman dealing with the chores?
Mama Edelman is about ready to kill him because he's not at work anymore.
I'm sure he's probably like changing oil in the car like at 1,000 miles. He's not even waiting for 4,000 miles. He's
you got to check it at 2,000.
He's got to check the levels, add a little bit.
Yes.
All right. So I think we played in Cali and we stayed in Cali for an extra week, and we went to the actual Julian Edelman compound where he was born and raised. This guy had his own little apartment. You go outside the backyard. He had his own little apartment downstairs, single bedroom, his own outside.
That was my brother's, though. That was my brother's.
All right. Well, he moved in as his teenage years. I know he was doing something.
We moved up.
So we had Frank.
We were broke after that.
We had Frank there telling stories, and he said one thing that your dad said to me that kind of like it clicked, and that's why you are you. Every single day, he would come home, and you guys would play catch, right?
It was either football, baseball,
baseball, basketball, every single day.
Every day.
Every single day.
Every day.
Playing catch.
Some sort of drill.
Something.
A lot of drills.
Footwork?
A lot of drills. Footwork. When I was a quarterback, he would go to the local high school, and he'd make me do my drops behind a soccer goalie post. like the soccer goalpost, and he'd have a broom trying to hit the ball out of my hand. And then my dad, when I got drafted to the Patriots, he couldn't punt the ball high enough. We didn't have jugs machine or anything, so he got on the press box of the high school. No, he was punting off the press box, making me catch it with one eye taped behind my back.
So there's some similarities to Captain Insano, Mike Ninkovich, and Frank the Tank. My dad would inflict some weird things that it was called pain treatments. Pain is your friend. Snowstorms. A lot of weird stuff. He said pain is your friend. If you as a football player, you have to deal with pain. And Julian, he dealt with some pain in his lifetime, especially in the football department. Show him this. Show him the arm. This guy. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to 2014. I live on 5 Neff. I don't live there anymore, so you can look it up. He was in front of me. He used to live in front of me. He rented a house for many years. And this guy, at a certain point, he fought through some injuries. He had the arm. He had a couple fifth. You broke metatarsals. Fifth metatarsals. This guy's had so many pieces of metal in that fifth metatarsal. He's indestructible. This guy's like Terminator 2. So at this point, he was in between staying with the Pats, maybe going somewhere else, had the injury, was trying to fight his way back. Didn't have a car. That
was in
That was
13.
13.
I was 12.
Right before the break.
Right before the break.
This guy, Nico, can I borrow your car? He was driving Steven Gostkowski's Jeep.
I rode my bike to work, remember?
He would ride his bike to work.
Every morning.
Because, he had a car deal, and then it went away, and then guess what?
Hey, it's a production business.
It's a production business.
It's a production business.
At a high level for a long,
it's a good warm-up, though.
It was
riding your bike to school?
Yeah, before doing the workouts.
to work?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, it would be raining.
So, I love Julian Edelman. I love this guy to death. He's a brother for life. When you go through the wars that we went through for many, many years, one of my favorite pictures is after the Super Bowl 49, after Malcolm's interception. One of the first people that I see coming onto the field is this crazy, wild man coming on, Julian Edelman, jumps on my head, almost rips my head off. But a lot of great memories. Jules.
So many great memories.
Thanks for all the big plays, because without those big plays, Ninko, he don't have what he's got today.
Yeah, right, but the big plays came from everyone. I mean, that's what made our teams great. We had players that made big-time plays in big-time situations. I can remember my first day at training camp. We have this long snapper we signed, and it was the first time I was introduced to Bill Belichick's low lights. And he was sitting there, motherfucking Matt Light.
He was.
Because in 101s, you were destroying them in first day at pads.
I was destroying his ass.
And then I put him in my phone as Ninkovich, white athlete, and he is still in my phone as Ninkovich, white athlete.
Yes, because a lot of people look at me and they think blue-collar plumber.
Swipe.
Swipe, double swipe. There's a little, I have a plumber body, the midsection's a little soft.
He can set the edge, though.
He can set an edge. He can set a hard edge.
Set an edge.
Hard as this wood table. You know what I'm talking about, Jules.
You just can't let the flat route go out in a Super Bowl.
That wasn't my fault.
You can't let the burger call go away.
Where's Chung? Chung!
He's probably getting whooped on the pickleball court.
Yeah, he is. Chung! I need Chung. Chung.
We don't need Chung.
No, we need Chung.
No.
On the flat route in the Super Bowl.
Flat route in the Super Bowl.
It was man coverage. And
there was a burger call.
No, it wasn't a burger. It wasn't an In-N-Out burger.
For you guys, burger, the outside, it's a switch.
A burger, it's In-N-Out burger. That's not from the Midwest. It's not from this side. It's from your side, right?
Great burger.
In-N-Out, it's a great burger. What it means is if the back goes in, the inside guy has it. If the back goes out, the outside guy has it. But in this particular case, it's cover one. A guy that is I'm not throwing anyone on the bus, had the back. I was trying to help, didn't work out. Ninko was the guy, but we win and we lose as a team. So anyway,
we won the game though.
That sucks.
We won the game.
I'm forever in a highlight of.
I dropped a third down in that game too. We all made fucking bad plays.
Yeah, we do. I'm gonna get Chung on here to talk about that play to vindicate me. But anyway, Jules, thanks for coming on the show.
All day.
I love you, brother.
Love watching you. You and
Dan O'Brien.
Big old Dan and Rob show.
Yeah.
I see
Dan's
your
got
guys'
a car.
clips.
You want some cars? Dan's got the cars.
What kind of cars?
Any car you want. That's what he does. He's a
I still work with David Rosenberg in Prime Dealership.
Oh, okay.
Is it still Prime?
I don't know that. No,
we don't know the name,
no,
but
that whole
David
thing's
Rosenberg, we love him.
That whole thing's gone. It's a big corporation now. It's gone. They sold to somebody in Florida or something.
Yeah.
They went public or something.
Well, I'm excited to see the Dan and Ninko show continue to just pop off, folks.
All right. Well, just promise that
you got to come on Games with Names.
All right.
We'll do that
Plug
overtime.
Plug it. When's the game? The live show is
Live show is August 30th.
August 30th.
We'll get you on there.
And Ninko's going to be on it, and it'll be a fun time. So thanks for listening to this wild man and myself, because I'm crazy as well. We've had a few shots to the head, and we'll be back with some more. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
You guys enjoying the show? There's a few ways that you can support the Dan and Ninko Show. First being subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or you can become a super fan. Go to danandninko.com. First month is 50% off, so it's only $5 to subscribe. That gives you an exclusive chat with Ninko and I on Discord, access to exclusive content, 15% off our brand new merch store, which has some really cool stuff in it, our members only merch, and you get notified when we have special guests on the show.
All right, Rob Stinko. Oh, sorry, just talking about your pickleball game. Actually, never mind. You're not Stinko at all.
DJ,
You're really good. This is going.
Okay,
We
Robbie.
don't need no introductions.
All right, so that's a
You're
wrap.
Rob Ninkovich, okay?
You played the whole time with the
Yes.
rapper on this.
You know, because
You
I
didn't
wrap
need
up.
you didn't need
I don't
grip?
need any little Gronks running around. I always make sure
You're always
safety's
protected.
first, no matter what I'm
Safety
doing.
First, wrap it.
Yes.
Wrap it twice.
Exactly. No, just once. Just once. Takes away the pleasure a little bit if you do two.
Hey, real quick, shout out to Cliff Stone.
Cliff Stone.
Corporation.
You're
They
the
do
best,
a lot
Cliff
of awesome
Stone.
hardscapes, stonework, landscaping. Cliff Stone do a great job. If you need anything for landscaping, call up Cliff Stone.
Yes, I do.
They're
So
the
Cliff
best.
Stone, you're the best.
That's
Thank
right.
you for some
So
free
Robbie
landscaping
T,
now.
Thank you, Cliff Stone. Thank you. And Brunt.
Oh,
You
what
guys are
about
the best.
shout out to John Dooley and Echo
shout out
Store,
to Echo Store.
So,
John Dooley, my man. Great tournament.
#1 sponsor of the event today.
Number
So
one-
thank you.
Number one stock
Thank you, Dooley.
sponsor. Number one sponsor.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the last little segment. We had a great time, pickleball. I want to talk a little bit about the Gronk, your foundation. Let's talk about it.
Yes, the Gronk Nation Youth Foundation. I actually started it about 8 to 10 years ago because I was going to everyone's charity event and raising all this money for people, and then they would have all this money to give away, and I did all the fundraising at the event. So then I was like, I want to start my own charity. I'm going to start the Gronk Nation Youth Foundation. And the reason why I did the Youth Foundation is because I had such a great childhood growing up. 4 brothers to play any sport with at any time. Mini sticks in the basement, basketball.
They're here.
Pickleball,
Dan's here.
back
Gordy's
in the day
here.
as well. Yes.
All the kids are
And
here.
the next generation Gronks are here too.
The
5
Gronk
of my
Nation.
3
The real Gronks.
nephews and 2
blood
nieces here
Gronks.
right now. Yes. So I wanted the kids to have the same opportunity that I had growing up. Access to playgrounds, access to fields, to equipment, so they can go out there and have the childhood that they dream of playing sports and being competitive and staying off the streets and doing the right thing. So I had that chance. I had those opportunities, so I want to be able to give all the kids out there that opportunity as well.
That's awesome, Rob. I love it. And they're also, for this pickleball tournament, Dana Farber, Cancer Institute, and the
Yes.
Jimmy Fund also benefit from this. It was a great day today. I had an awesome time. It was the first time I've ever played pickleball. I got better.
Wait, that was not your first time.
That was my first time.
You looked like a seasoned pro.
I don't know. I kind of had some awkward movements.
Yeah, but you were really good.
Yeah, you think so?
For your
Were
first
you just
time?
saying that 'cause
No,
you're my
no, for your
teammate?
first
You're
time.
my friend.
And it was Patrick Chung's first time, and let me
Yeah.
tell you,
Not bad
it
for our
might
first
have
time.
shown, no, but it was his first time. You? It didn't show that it was your
Hey,
first time. I saw you spike that ball.
I did it a couple times. It was a little like awkward. I think TJ will probably.
Oh, there's my baby. Shout out to Camille.
Oh, there's Camille. Hey,
yeah,
Camille.
where's Paige?
Hey, Camille. She's not here.
Paige doesn't even support Rob. At least
Hey,
Camille supports
Camille,
this Rob.
Why'd you ask for
Yes.
my number? Never mind.
Oh my gosh, this is getting out of control. Paige, DM me.
She will. Well, one of my kids, we need a DNA test. He looks just like you.
He does.
He does.
He does.
Except for that one thing.
Oh man,
That
this
little
is
thing.
getting out of control. Yeah. Somehow it was huge, so it had to be yours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
It is. It is. That's the
so
reason
Robbie,
it's yours.
hey, I appreciate you being here. This is a great time on the Dan and Ninko Show.
But Dan's not
But
even
it's
here. It's the
actually-
Rob and Ninko
it's
show
the-
right
it's-
now.
it's the
Dan,
Rob-
get your ass out of
Hold
here.
on.
You're booted.
Is this the Rob and Rob show?
It's the Rob and Rob show. Rob squared.
Gronk Nink show?
The Gronk.
Nink-
the
the Gronk
Gronk-a-Ninky-
Ninko
The Gronk-a-Nink.
The Gronk and Nink Nation?
Oh, I like it. We can go all day.
All right, Robbie, thanks so much.
Hey, Rob, thanks for
Had a
coming
great
out
time.
and supporting
Yep.
this great cause. And shout out to everyone else that came along as well.
Yep.
All the fundraising that they did. We raised over $100,000 in total, and half of it's going to go to the Gronk Nation Youth Foundation. The other half is going to the Jimmy Fund. Shout out to PKL here in South Boston for having us. And the Gronk Nation Playground coming in spring of 2025, right on the Esplanade, right on that river, to Charles River, where all the duck boats go by. I mean,
Yep, that's it. All
Yeah.
the championship boats.
all the championship boats. See, I don't really remember that.
Me neither,
that,
'cause we
you
were
know,
bashing
that
our
parade
heads.
because we were bashing our heads, and also we had a lot of drinks at
We
those
did,
parades.
Yeah, we did.
So
You're
yeah.
healthy now.
I'm healthy.
Hey,
As
your
healthy
burger's
as you
been
can
sitting
be.
here. TJ was eyeing that burger up for
Where's
about.
TJ?
TJ's right
You
there.
can have it because I have a burger to go.
Yeah, TJ, come get it, TJ.
Those titties don't need another burger in them, but he's gonna do it.
All right,
We love you,
Thanks
TJ.
so much. We love you. Take care. And it was a very successful pickleball tournament and raised a lot of good money.
Yes,
so,
it sure did.
Robbie, love you.
Thank you. I love you too, Ninko.
See you, buddy. Talk to you
Bye-bye.
soon. See you guys next
Bye.
week.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.
See you guys soon.